Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Peace and blessings upon all the noble messengers, upon the seal of prophecy, and peace and blessings upon you. Inshallah, today we'll be discussing the prayer within the flower of life. Now, when we look at monotheism, or even so within multiple acts of worship within different religions, we see that prostration becomes a focus for worship, for ritual worship. And we see this within all monotheistic religions. Within Judaism, we see that there is prostration, standing, bowing, and prostrating, putting your head to the ground. We see this in Christianity. Isa alayhi salam, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, before he was taken, he was praying to his Lord, and he was in prostration. And we see this in Islam, of course, with the daily prayers, prostrating, bowing. Now, what is the significance to this? When the human being stands, we are a creature that stands on 2 feet upright. When the human being stands, we are standing in, so to say, the preeminence, and that we have this conscious awareness of who we are, and that in knowing that we are here now, we can understand that we must have pre-existed as well, because we wouldn't be able to know that we're here now unless we had a preeminence. So you, my friend, are an antenna. An antenna for what? For multiple things, but the treasure is with your soul. You are an antenna for the 0 point technology, the highest technology, the 0 point, your soul. And this is your triangulation to the divine, in the sense that the Most High is witness over everything, and you are a steward of that soul. Now, let's get right into it. So here we have the flower of life, as we know, constitutes a pattern for what we can perceive from our reality as the creation, in the sense that this serves as an archetype with from where we perceive the proliferation of physical reality, and where we can gather a lot of information. Now, if we look closely, I want to show you this, where and how the prayer falls into the flower of life. So as I was saying, when one prays, in a sense, you are standing in the preeminence when you're standing, right? You are the antenna. So if we were to look here, right? You see this double helix? Imagine you are a standing person, right? You're standing in the preeminence. You are the antenna. Now, you'll see that once you move past this portion of the prayer, you move into the bowing. Now, the person moves forward, and you'll see these segments right here. Here's the head, here's the torso, here's the arm, here's the thigh, and here's the foot. Do you see this? Head, again, head, hand on the knee, you have the torso and leg, and then the foot. Do you see the person bowing? These are segments. These are, so to say, the spaces we fill, and that our DNA is attenuated towards what we were meant to be created towards, and the compulsion and the compelling force is towards the finality of where we will return to. And that is why we've been given the prayers. Now, moving past this, after the bowing, you see, again, here, you have the preeminence. You're standing in preeminence. And what has God created us and given us and blessed us with, and to know our Lord. We come into the bowing. You see the hand. The person is bowing. See how we fill these spaces. Now, we move into the final prostration, where we move and bow down to the ground. You'll see here. Ready? Here's the leg, the thigh, the torso, the head, and the arms. Or here's the head, rather. The head, the arms, torso, the thigh, and the feet. Now, put it all together. We have the preeminence. We have the bowing, hand on the knees, and then coming down and prostration. This allows us to take our soul and everything that comes with the soul, the mind, the spirit, the body, the spirit, and bring everything into submission. And this will bring everything into coordination and coordinates with that 0 point. So you're bringing not just your spirit, you're not just bringing your body, you're bringing everything, and that constitutes that 0 point, that zero space that is your soul, and allows you to archive it through and into what the sequential cycle moves towards. So, I hope this was informative. I hope you take a look for yourself and see how the prostration is evident within the archetype of creation, and it has been given to us, and we see this in all monotheistic religions. And this is a blessing. This is our compulsion as human beings, what we were created to do, our purpose, our highest purpose. So inshallah, you found this information informative, and I hope that you derive some benefit from this, inshallah.